Ultimate Futures Trader here. We are looking at a NQ 800 thick chart, and today is Friday, January 5th, morning session. So I'm at my desk after 15 minutes after the open, and from the pre-market we have seen that the price did a run and we did a pullback on the previous low level here, and we got a bounce from there. Now we are retesting the high again. So I'm looking at this price to see what is going to do at this high of this retest. And if we are having a rejection here, this can be a possible range on the right side, or we may do a bigger, deeper pullback into the Vwap level here. So these are my ideas so far. We are seeing a rejection from the double top here, and now we are testing the 50 SMA line. Sellers are trying to push it through, and I'm right now carefully looking at what is that next bar is going to do. So far they are trying to break that uptrend line, and we have Vwap level below, prior low area below can be a good target. Okay, so another 300 tick remaining on that bar to close. So these are the 800 tick chart bars. Okay, that was a nice push there, and I'm getting ready to try a short entry here. So enter 2 lots there, and right now I want this price to go down, and I don't want to see a bar printing above the 50 SMA or the 9 exponential. So far we have almost half of that wick on that last bar, which I really did not like too much. But I'm waiting at this bar to see if it is gonna make a lower close. Okay, the sellers are trying to push it. Okay, that bar is closed lower than the previous bar close, but it wasn't a very big bar. So far we are still trending down. And on the left at that area we have some buyers previously. We have some wick area there. So I'm still looking at the bars and getting ready to exit if I see the bar print from above the level of that prior bar. Okay, my target is gonna be that prior low level area, or maybe even that S1M level here, that pivot level. 4000 tick chart, we have a 21 moving average below us. Okay, so far that bar is trying to push it higher and close higher above the 9 exponential. That I'm getting ready to kill this trade, because so far not looking too good if we don't see a bounce back from that moving average, and I kill the trade. And that was a big jump there, and I looked at it, I forgot about that, the 10 AM news today. So I just switched back to long side because there was a really nice bars printed and break the prior double top level with a strong bar. So I added 2 more on that one. And again, I'm looking at probably the targets on the pivot level on the R1 level area above, and getting ready to kill that if I see that price goes below that 164.91 level, which is right about the 9 exponential where it is standing right now. Okay, doing a pullback, and I'm carefully looking right now. I want to have wick printed there. Okay, that was a good sign there. We have a wick printed. Okay, another one. I'm getting ready to exit this trade if I see that bar is close below that level, below that prior wick printed. Okay, so far they are trying again one more time. I'm still, my hand is on my remote control to kill this trade. So all I'm thinking right now is killing this trade, and I'm not too much focusing on anything else if I see the price going against me. Okay, so far not too bad. We are a bit away from our entry, and 9 exponential is coming up behind nicely so far. We may see some pullback on that R1M pivot level area here, and I already have 4 lots here, so I'm not gonna add anymore. It is pretty good size for me. And kind of looking at the getting this target from R1 level area on the next pivot level. Okay, I want to see that that bar closes above that R1M level here, and I bring my target below that pivot level here, and I'm still, my hands is on the exit button. If I see this bar, any of this bar closes below that R1M level, so far we are doing good, because I want to keep the gains. Okay, I need another push. So far, bigger time frame is looking good. I want another push, and that should take me out. One more push. I didn't like that bar. I got some maybe profit taken there, but because I really don't want to hold this for a pullback, because I already have 4 lots. If I had 2, maybe I could wait a pullback and add another 2, but I really want to get my profit at that top area here. Okay, so I just decided to kill that on that. You can push up there. Yep, and after that it reached my target, so not a problem. I still got my decent profit there. It could have been nice if I let it run there a little bit, but I really did not want a pullback and wait through that pullback if they wanted to retest that pivot level below. So yeah, that was the nice push through on that news event, and I totally forgot about that at that time when I was shorting it. Otherwise I could have been more strict on my stop, maybe even make it that break even, but sometimes things happen. The thing is that I managed to be able to switch myself from short to long and catch that move to the upside, which was pretty good. Okay, after that they tried to break that pivot level one more time, and I was thinking, okay, maybe they're gonna go to previous high level above, because so far the pre-market was pretty strong and we are seeing the higher lows printing, and if this can be a second leg of this move, then it can still go a lot farther. Okay, the buyers are trying again one more time, but they got rejected. So far we have a double top, and if the sellers manage to able to close below that 25 exponential, that blue line, then we may do a double top there and do a more deeper pullback. Okay, so price is going sideways, so I did a box there. Usually after a moves like this, like a decent moves, you can expect a sideways action. So I usually from the swings, I make a box there and I try to stay away inside that box and looking for a breakthrough that box, which helps me to not to get chopped very often after bigger moves. Okay, so that bar is printing nicely so far. Okay, that's a nice decent bar. I think I'm gonna try a short here. The only problem is here we are pretty close to that 50 SMA and the pivot level below, and so I will be very fast to take profit here or maybe break even. So far, yeah, I just took that profit there on that second dip there, because if I didn't see the pivot level below, and I could have maybe hold this, or I could feel a lot more comfortable holding this. But so far we have a range area above and we have a pivot level below and 50 SMA. The price very possible to bounce back and get back inside that box and do more some sideways price action there, or it may continue. So that was my choice and I just got my profit and close the trade. Okay, so far the bears are still trying to push it. We see some buyers are trying to buy it from that pivot level. Okay, some buyers came up and the price is now testing the above range area here. Okay, so price closed inside that box again, and now they are trying to retest the previous high one more time, and that was what I was thinking on when I entered that short. So if there was gonna be a bounce, then most likely the price is gonna go back inside that range area above, because the the range areas are acting as a magnet, so it pulls the price back to them whenever the price tries to leave from that area. And it is the same way with the value areas as well, or point of control areas. Those are usually can be a good target for you. If you have a position towards them, then they can be a good areas to take profit off. Okay, so the price is trying one more time to break for the downside. The price is close below the moving averages. And one more time, the buyers are stepping in. Okay, so far, prices to me is going sideways right now, and we have a higher lows. And if this keeps continue up, and it may have a chance to break this through to the upside. Okay, I really want to see a strong bar there on the break, but on that break the bars are pretty small, and I'm not too impressed at that breakout. Yeah, they break the previous high, but not a very impressive way they did it. So they are doing a pullback. And they got rejected again. Now they are trying to going back inside that range area, or trying to bounce from that 25 exponential level here. So this will show if the buyers are gonna show up here, try to bounce here one more time. If not, then that upper trend line is gonna break through. Okay, sellers are looking strong so far. I like the bars printing. Okay, those are decent 2 bars. Okay, price stop and lost that momentum for the downside. Okay, now the buyers are trying. Okay, looks like they got rejected again. The sellers are trying one more time. Okay, that's a nice selling bar there, printed. The sellers are trying again, but still the price is inside that range area here. The price closed below the 50 SMA. Okay, buyers are showing up again, trying to bounce it from there. Okay, I want to see that price is gonna break previous level, previous high, and how it's gonna break through. That is what I'm looking. They tested the 50 SMA again and the pivot level below. Okay, that's a nice wick there. I see some buyers stepping in there. That is also still on the bottom of that uptrend level. But I want to see the price break through the prior high level. So we have double top there. I want to see that close above that level. And I noticed that we are keep printing higher lows. That is a good sign for the buyers. And we have some targets above, could be a pivot level, that 165.94 level, or could be another pivot level 166.42 above. I need to see a bar close prior high levels here. We also have that 165.87, which was prior high from yesterday. So this can be a challenge to pass through as well. Okay, now buyers are trying to close above that level. Okay, nice, that close bar. Okay, not too very strong, but I think I'm gonna try one lot here. And when I see the prices coming back, or even trying to go inside that box, then I'm gonna kill it. Okay, make that break even, because I really don't have too much expectation on this trade. If it works, that'd be great, but if it may just stops me out there. I mean, the second bar is closed pretty good too, but they are still not too strong bars. Okay, stop me out there. Maybe it's gonna do a retest and a bounce from range box or the moving average here. That level needs to hold. So if they want to go higher, that 9 exponential level or the sideways box level, it needs to hold. Okay, now it is trying. Okay, I see a wick here, so on the first try. So I try to do one more long bounce here from a moving average here. And I'm I'm really getting ready to exit if I see the price coming back. Okay, I really want to see this price going higher now. Yeah, it is taking a little bit slow, too slow. It's waiting too much. Usually on the bounces, you will see that bounce and then run. And I just killed that trade. It is taking sweet time. Yeah, it is too slow. And it is getting close to the noon time, so it may be just doing the sideways from here. If we close that below the moving average and going back inside that box. And then, yeah, it just went back down to the box here. So that was a good call, I think, to exit that. Okay, the sellers, they tried it again one more time. But we are back to the range area here. Okay, buyers are trying one more time. Yeah, those two bars are nice, but since we have a prior high now, I'm really not interested to enter on those bars. And plus, prior high is more closer now, so even if we do another bar, then we may have a return from that prior high level, 165.87. They're doing a pullback. And we are back inside the range again. And we did a double top one more time, right below the prior high level. And the sellers are trying again. And that was a, so far, decent bar printing. Yeah, that's a nice push there. That's a strong bar, really. I really want to try to short here, but we have that pivot level and we are back into that range. I'm not really trying that. Yeah, so we actually break below that uptrend. But the prior price action onto the left make me to not to enter at this level here. And in the range, I mean, price easy to test the bottom and retest the high again and kind of do chopping around. So I really did not want to into that. Okay, so they push it down again. Now they are most likely to test that pivot level below or make a bounce from there. Okay, now there's a bounce there. And the price is slowly bleeding for the downside. We did a bounce. They are testing pivot level. And keep bleeding. And then test that level below here. Yeah, after all, it could have been another short entry there, but because of the context to the left, it just made me not to enter that one. Those couple bars there breaking through, those are decent bars. But again, the location is very important where those signal bars are printing. So if it is in an area that possible bounce areas, then I think it is better to just hold on to instead of taking a risk. And that was the 12th noontime started. And yeah, so this was the morning trade entries pretty much. I started from beginning of the session till noontime, and I hope this will help you with your trading, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.